Today I'm going to update schedule in Microsoft project. I will show you step by step how you can update your project schedule using both manual updates and the built-in tools like update project, percentage complete, and actual start and finish. So let's get into it. I had a part of project here, and before we starting update anything, make sure your MS project file is set up correctly. You should already have your task listed, duration is set, dependencies linked using predecessors, and ideally your baseline saved. So you can see this information in the from here, project and project information, and you can see when your project is starting, and you can also see a detailed information from here, either your baseline is set or not. So at the moment there is no update in the project, so we are going to update our project. This step is very important because a baseline acts like a snapshot of your original plan. When we update progress later, MS Project compares the real work against this baseline to calculate the variance. So trust me, this will help you analyze performance down the line. So right now the baseline is set. In the very second step, you need to set the status date. At the moment there is no status date. This tells MS Project the point in time you are reporting progress up to. Go to the project tab, then clicking on status date, and enter the date you want to update your progress till. This could be today's date or the end of the current reporting period, like the end of the week or month. This status date is important as well, is because many features including task slippage depend on it. So I had set the status date. Now after setting up the status date, you can show the status line on the Gantt chart. You can go to the grid lines and set the status date like this. You can also show the progress lines on your Gantt chart from here. So it will track the progress up to the status date, and it will display on the Gantt chart. So you can choose the line styles and show date for each progress line on the top. So like this. Now let's move to update our project schedule. You show we are at the moment we are updating at this date, and we see that these tasks are need to be updated, or need to means we will see that either they are on the track or we are facing any delays. So what we will do, you can go to the tracking, and from here you will see that you can also need to go here and show the tracking Gantt to see the more options. The baseline you had set earlier shows the original plan, and you can also see that what was originally planned, and after updating means what the changing have been done. So you can go, at the moment there all the tasks are 0% complete. Now let's update the tasks to date. So you can select the individual tasks and set the progress like it's 100% complete, and like it's also 100% complete. Rather than select doing this individually, you can select the whole schedule and put this on mark on track. What MS Project will do, it will automatically mark all the activities that will be within the status date. So at the moment it has set the 100% to these activities, and this activity is 71% complete. And you can also go to the variance, the variance we had. Okay, so you can see that there is no difference, means our project is on track. So now let's say if this activity was not started on 21, so maybe it started on 19, what it will show that this is the baseline and this is the changes, the updates after updates. And you can see that the we had the variance of 2 days, as it is starting earlier today before we planned. And like this you can update and track the progress of your schedule in MS Project. After setting up the percentage complete for each the tasks, what you can do, you can use the filters to show that which tasks are completed, which are incomplete. Like this I can show you from here. Go to the Gantt chart and go to the view tab, and in the filters you can in the filters and the group by, you can group the tasks like completed and incompleted tasks, and it will make the groups of the tasks in a separate way. You can see that these tasks are 0% complete, these tasks are 1 to 99% complete, and these tasks are 100% complete. And you can also use this filter command and use to show only the completed tasks, and you can just export these and make a report. And you can also show, it means you can do a lot of options. Go to the here, more filters, and you can use options according to your needs.